Hey, this is Shelley, and in today's video, I want to give you a bird's eye view of exactly the process that you have come through and the offer essentially that I am making. See, what I am using and what is in front of you is truly a vehicle that could absolutely change your life through wealth creation. Now, I know that sounds hypey, but I'm so not using it in a hypey way. The process that you've been through, the same process I came through to start online, is something I really want you to understand. Now, first of all, excuse me, I hope this is going to work, my little scratches. So first of all, you've got a person here, and they may have like an upside down face, smile on, because they might not feel great, but they have an idea, they have a dream, a wish, and this process is going to change their upside down face to a smiling face. So this is the process that can be used for any business, whether it be a brick and mortar business with a shop front, whether it be information marketing, whether it be a travel product, whatever it is, chiropractor, doctor, guitar sales, anything. So basically, this is a process you take people through, okay? So first of all, it starts with an ad. Now, most likely at the moment, I'm doing a lot of my advertising on Facebook, so this is probably how you met me. So an ad can be a post, a video, it can come in many shapes or forms, and we actually teach all of the structure inside of Invisible Empire. But I just want you to truly grasp how remarkably simple this is and how anyone can do it. I'm a nurse. I have no technological experience before I came online, and I've managed to figure all this out. Okay, so the ad will send them to a page where you enter your name and email, right? That's called a capture page. So CP, I'll just write here, capture page. So that's name and email. And at that point, you have got a lead, okay? And a lead means someone who is on your list, who you can talk to, who they've put their hand up and said, yes, I'm interested. Now, after that, you send them to what you've promised them in the ad. So we send people to a presentation. Excuse my chicken scrawl here. And that presentation can be something that you can develop yourself if you're experienced, or you can use, in our case, you can use the company presentation. So it doesn't have to be scary if this is your first time in doing this online stuff. And then the presentation, from there, you can do depending on the structure, you can make the offer for a sale. Now, some people buy straight from there. In our situation with the Renaissance Travel membership, we send people to an application form. Now, the application form is meant so there is it's a bit of a barrier. We don't just want anybody coming in. We want someone who's committed, who really wants to do this. It is a high ticket offer, so it's not just for anyone who's like, we call them tire kickers. I know that sounds awful, but the people who are just kind of there having a look. We want serious business builders who want to change their lives, okay? So the application form is designed to filter people. Now, after that application form, I'm going to go over here now. So, sorry, that leads to a phone call, right? And on this phone call, by this point, if someone gets through to the phone call, they're most likely to be someone who's quite ready to buy, who is super curious, or who has some questions that they want to clarify, like, for example, how can I afford this? How long is this going to take me? Will this really work for me? Those type of questions. So on this phone call, this is when I really like this part, because this is when you get two people, and this, there's just a dialogue that goes on. And this dialogue is really, really nice, because up till there, you haven't necessarily, you might be emailing them, but you haven't necessarily had a chance to talk. And the way that I structure up here, the ad part, I'm just going to change my color here, means that, so when when you target the right people up here, like hopefully you are because you're on my list, you're someone that I'm going to be really looking forward to down here. When you get to this telephone call, it's actually a really nice conversation. And also along the way, both before and after the presentation, you send emails. And again, that is taught inside of the Invisible Empire. So that is the structure. And hopefully on this phone call, hopefully you have a good outcome, like a sale. So that person can get started on their journey to wealth creation and life-changing, life design, how they want it to be. Plus, you've just made your nice commission. And as I say, regardless of what you're selling, this process, if you know this process, you can actually teach this to business owners, because some people are great at what they do, but they don't know how to market their business. So I'm hoping this has been something that has helped you open your eyes. It's a very simple process. There's how many steps? There's the ad, there's the capture page, there's the presentation, the application, and the phone call. So within 5 steps, you can be making $3,000 commissions, and that is as simple as it is. As I said, all the ins and outs of how to set up your ad, how to set up your capture page, how to send people to the presentation, and all these setup steps are actually inside of the training that you get for free, or you can buy it for $2,000 if you're not buying the travel package. And if that's something that you are ready to do, I will drop the application link right below here. And I cannot wait to get to step 5 with you right here. And, because on this phone call, I will ask you things like, what is your why? What is your income goal? What are your dreams and desires? What are you going to do with the money? These conversations are miraculous and amazing. So I hope that will be you, and I look forward to talking to you. Go ahead and fill out the application form right below.